Good morning. He was a young man with a future. Academically, he was head and shoulders taller than his contemporaries. Today was the day he was applying for a supervisory position in a big company. He passed the first interview with no problems, but he had to clear another hurdle. The director who did the interview took an unusually long time looking at his GPA. Finally, the director asked if he had obtained any scholarships in school, and the young man answered none. The director then asked an unusual question. Was it your father who paid for your school fees? And the young man answered, my father passed away when I was 1 year old. It was my mother who paid for my education. The director wanted to know where his mother worked, and the young man said that his mother took in washing and ironing. The director then requested the youth to show him his hands. The youth held out a pair of hands that were smooth and perfect. And the director then asked, have you ever helped your mother wash the clothes before? And the guy said, never. My mother insisted that I spend all my time studying. The interviewer said, I have a request. When you go home today, go and clean your mother's hands, and then see me tomorrow morning. What an unusual request. But the young man felt that his chance of landing the job was pretty high. He better do what was asked. When he requested his mother to let him clean her hands, she had mixed feelings, but eventually she held out her hands. Very slowly, the youth cleaned her hands even as his tears were falling. He just couldn't help it. It was the first time, really, that he had ever noticed his mother's hands being so wrinkled. The bruises were so painful that she shivered as he washed them. Well, this was an eye-opener for the boy. For the first time, he realized that it was this pair of hands that had really given him a future. Her bruised hands were the price that Mother paid for his graduation, his academic excellence, and his future. After finishing, the youth did something he had never done before. He quietly washed all the remaining clothes for his mother, folded them, put them away. And that night, mother and son talked for a very long time. Next morning, the youth went to the director's office. The director noticed the tears and asked, can you tell me what you learned yesterday while visiting your mom? And the youth answered, I was given a glimpse of motherly love, and I finished doing the rest of the laundry while my mother rested. I'm Larry Hatfield. Good day.